everyone, Burton's back. You're joining me here in autumn in Winterfell. It's actually lovely this time of year. Unfortunately, Lord Paramount Robb cannot see a bloody thing because he's got no eyeballs. Joffrey, that little son of a bitch, has taken him away. So, we lost the war, unfortunately. Here we are, we're back in Winterfell, and this is going to be consolidation time. At the end of the last episode, we discussed what we were planning going forward. Now we're going to see how we can actually do it. One of the side effects, it would appear, from King Robb's blinding is that right at this very moment, he's taking his good old time trying to learn. Might be because he's got no eyes and he can't read. So, the question is right now, we're gonna leave his ambition as it is. Hopefully we can get some braille books from somewhere, or someone can just read to him. Master Lewin still is there, as you can see. We've got Brandon and we've got Rickon, both under Lewin. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread this up a little bit. Lewin's, Rickon even has not too bad a martial skill, so I'm just going to get him educated with someone like Umber or Tully. Yeah, we'll send him to the Blackfish. Now we need to be careful with the Blackfish right now because we've inherited the Riverlands. Yeah, you might say that's not going to be too much of a problem because he's our Master of Arms, but have a look at this. We've got someone starting a faction. So we've got Jonas of Southstone. I've only got 2 backers right now, so we're still fairly safe. Brendan's at 14. You see right there we've got a 50 minus 50 modifier because essentially the lands are Tully lands. And if you have a look down there at the bottom, there's a minus modifier because I have a direwolf. Apparently he doesn't like wolves. Oh wow, so shit. So let's have a look what's gonna be happening then. So we'll head back down here. Roose Bolton, obviously, he is there trying to sweet talk Doran. It's probably also a good idea if we start on Arianne as well, only because we don't know how long it's going to take to reclaim our losses, so to speak. We quite like the fact that Renly's now got a blind wife, so we're going to use that to our advantage as well. So in the meantime, let's just start playing through the game. We'll see what comes of all of this. So we've got an interaction menu come up from Doran from our request. We're going to send him over some cash. Yes, it is a lot. In fact, no, we're not going to send it to Doran. Never mind, we're going to send it to Arianne, his daughter. Because Doran's, what, 54, 55? He might not be about too much longer. So we're going to secure the heir. My lord, John Drew Reed has asked me to allow... Well, you're not going to Old Town. Why would you go to Old Town? You've got green dreams. I need green dreams. No, I don't think so. However, let's get you married. Should we marry him to Rosalind Frey? She is very pretty. There we go. So there you are, Rosalind. You were supposed to marry me, but now you've got this little guy who has bad dreams. Sorry about that. So we've got important decisions. That's only come up because we've recently gotten married to Mira. A lot of plots going on, let's forget that, because Wyman's taking care of all of them on his own. So now Renly wants to speak. So with Renly, we are going to send Renly some money, because Renly is very close to liking us. Once again, he hates direwolves. What is it in Westeros not liking direwolves? Who knows? Answers on a postcard or tied onto a little bit of paper attached to a raven. So we'll send him that gift. Immediately that's jumped him up. Fantastic. So Roslyn's arrived at our court now. Oh. The Freys have had a passing. So who's actually running House Frey now? That's a good question. Let's pop down and have a look. towards Ryman. Ryman doesn't like us too much. He's ambitious, which I don't like. However, Downwell's not too bad with us. He's got terrible scores, but he is only a 2-year-old, so let's not hold it against him, shall we? Got to keep my eye on the phrase though, as everyone's found out. In case you haven't watched the TV shows or anything like that. If you haven't watched the TV shows, by the way, what are you even watching this for? Go and watch the TV shows and come back. Otherwise, you'll tell me off for, you know, spoiling it for you. Interaction menu, Ariane, here we go. Let's pop her up here. She's -7 as well. Let's send her that gift. Right, so now she's up to 33 with us. That's good. So we've given a little bit of money to some people. Tyrion's causing a bit of problems. Now Tyrion, we don't like Tyrion too much. If we had the choice right now, we could actually claim a war against the Lannisters, try and get Ice back. Is that something we're going to do right now? Probably not. As you can see, our levy rates are quite bad, and it's going to be like that for, you know, a good while now. Okay, Lord Paramount Robb, the realm is in a state of war, and as such, as your liege king, I command that you provide men to support my armies. Is that Joffrey asking for help? One title can be created, the kingdom in the north. Who's he at war with though? Who is actually going to war? Now this might be an opportunity for us. I'm just debating here. And that's now the time to break free. The rebels' cause is just, so it looks like it's Renly pretty much. Do we want to put Renly on the throne? I really don't know what to do here. So I think that if I don't know what to do, that means that we're gonna have a think, what would Robb do? And Robb, being quite silly sometimes, especially when it comes to love, he'd probably say it's now the time to break free. But is it? I don't think it is. We're gonna not concern ourselves with this. Oh, I've still got some memories. I didn't realise that. Oh no, I don't. Who are these guys? Ah, right. Barrowlandsmen. So let's pop down and see what's going on then. It gives us something to entertain while we rebuild our own armies. So it's Joffrey, Tyrion, oh Bjork, oh good job, she's there, and Jon Royce, and they're all fighting against Renly. Now that's potentially a disaster for the Stormlands. And they don't have that much support at all. It's a war against the tyranny. Oh, see, I feel bad now. Mira is pregnant. Excellent. So this war's going to play out. I'm not going to join it, I don't think. I need to get my family in order and get my men back to where they were before the war. Doesn't stop us watching from afar though, because the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and obviously it's just going to make these guys weaker. Just gonna get rid of some of these decisions here. It's like the Freys are fighting between themselves as well. And not too much is actually going on. Obviously the Freys are having a bit of a civil war. We're completely fine up here. Let's have a look at some laws. It's been a while since we've had a look at this, so let's pause it for a second. We could go to medium crown authority, or we could increase our taxation system slightly. Let's have a look where our vassals are actually at, make sure they're actually happy with us. All positive except for the Brackens and the Freys, obviously. And the Liddles. Okay, well that's certainly manageable. Even Rickard Karstark likes this. Oh, that's great. If you've ever watched the TV show or read the books, you know what happens to Lord Rickard. You can't accuse me of spoiling that for you because it happened in like, I think it was like episode 6 of season 1 or something. Now this might actually be a good opportunity for something else, because while the Lannisters are fighting for the Iron Throne, it means, oh, in fact no, I was just actually thinking we could have claimed vengeance against the Lannisters. We should still have an option. Yeah, Bloody Vengeance or Ancestral Sword. Now Tyrion's got ice. We could go and try and get ice back. We'll have to do it sooner or later, but let's wait till my kid's born. We need to make sure that the family line is safe, and then we can just go from there. Where's my spy master actually hanging out these days? Chilling out in King's Landing still, Wyman. Good lad. Here comes the battle. They've got 10,000. I mean, it's interesting now that we're in charge of Riverlands. We've got a lot of de jure claims, you know. We've got Harrenhal as well. Harrenhal would be handy to have, but it's not necessarily a good thing, because if we try and claim Harrenhal, we're going against whoever owns it right now, which happens to be Joffrey. That's going to be our end game. So let's speed this up. Let's get my kid born. But so far so good. We've made some nice little arrangements. Nothing official, mind you, but it means we've got the daughter, Ariane Martel. She actually likes us now, which is good. So when she comes to power, we should be in a good place. Ah, Robb is in love. It does mean you can touch other people, just not in that way, Robb. So we've got new decisions, so we can jump into the Civil War if we want to. Let's have a quick look at it, shall we? It could sway the war for Renly, and he's fighting against the tyranny. Okay. We can't just sit here and watch while another man fights our war. So let's try something a little bit new now. I'm going to give you guys the choice. We can either go to war, we can support Renly, or we can do nothing. Leave some comments. I'm going to go off what you guys think that we should do. So once again, thank you for watching, thank you for all of the comments and the support. Don't forget to like the videos, tell your friends about them, get them to subscribe. Any ideas, any suggestions, as always, talk to me. That's what I'm here for. Thanks for watching.